Hey Joe, out there in California, this video is for you. You had some interest in these meters, so I'm going to do a video rather than taking a bazillion pictures. First up, what we have here is a professional Hertz meter made by Crompton. Okay, good brand. This is NOS. Okay, let's see if I could get the details on this meter right here for you, because I know that's also very important. I'm just going to scan around. Okay, here we are. Okay, hopefully that's enough information. Okay, it has all the hardware. Okay, the bag is stuck to the meter, and also down here too. I did have this thing hooked up, as you've probably seen in the recent past on the forum. It's a nice meter. Okay, again, NOS. All right, that's meter number one. Joe, here's another meter for you. Okay, this is a power factor meter, once again made by Crompton. It's NOS. Okay, let's see if I could get the details on this guy right here. Sorry about all the jiggling around of this video. Alright, I'm just going to scan around. Okay, it has a date code of T10, whatever the hell that means. Okay, here we are. Hopefully that's clear enough. And it's just a meter. If it needs any kind of transformers or whatever, obviously that's not included, but you do get all the hardware. And what is the size of this guy right here? Let's see here. Oh, well, the face is about 4 inches, as you can see. So it's about 4 inches square. It's approximately the same size as the meter you just seen, which is the Hertz meter. Okay, nice meter, big. I don't know if you have any use for this, but this is another one that I have no use for. If you don't want it and nobody else wants it, it's going to go on eBay. Okay, next up here, I got a 1,000 kilowatt meter. We all need these, right? Absolutely. With this, you'll have no problem figuring out what your little genset's pushing. Okay, so once again, this is one of these big meter jobbers here. What's the size? I guess a standard 4 inches. Okay, I did have this hooked up and took a picture of it working. Okay, well, obviously I have nothing that's gonna get this thing going, but the LED works. Okay, nice red. All right, let's get some information on it. And once again, this by the way is NOS. Okay, the box is beat to hell. Okay, but it's all here, all the hardware, all that other stuff. Okay, let me see if I could get the information on this. Okay, it's a Crompton meter, obviously. A date code of 79, I guess that's I or 1, I don't know, whatever. To somebody means something. Okay, let's see if I could get the catalog number. It's kind of like faded, whatever. All right, I'm just going slow. Again, to somebody this means something. Okay, let's try to get some of the other information specs on this. Okay, here we are. All right. Hey, look, it's been tested. Well, one thing I could tell you, this is probably a 1991 model right here. Okay, again, NOS in the box. Box is tattered, so this thing's probably been on the shelf. Probably seen a couple hurricanes, tornadoes, tsunamis, who the hell knows, but it's all right here. So Joe, this is another meter that you may be interested in. Okay, I can mount this thing on any panel here. It'll look cool as hell, but it's not going to do me any good with my little gen sets. Okay. Okay, next up is a 300 kilowatt meter, once again made by Crompton. Okay, the box that it's in is not the original box. Okay, the box that you see here looks like there's a Yokogawa name on it, has a date of calibrated 1998 and all that other good stuff. Again, I don't think this is the box. I don't think that this is NOS either. It's kind of dirty. Okay, one thing that this does have, I just saw a date somewhere on this thing right here. Let's see if I can focus it. Probably not. Here we are. Yeah, so it looks like that this thing it's calibrated 1980. Okay, due for recalibration 81. Well, I think it's slightly overdue as far as time-wise to get this thing recalibrated. But anyway, it's dirty. Looks like it's used, but not abused. Probably works. I don't know. Again, none of my gensets are going to get this thing going. Probably going to need some additional things on this. Okay, it's pretty heavy, to be honest with you, but once again, this is another piece of well, another meter that I have here that I have no use for. So it's up for grabs, and let's move on. Let's see what else we got here as far as these big Fooken meters. We have here a 75 amp meter. Okay, again, one of these big Fooken meters, 4-inch square face, made by Crompton, like all the other meters so far. This is NOS, nice and shiny and new in the box. Okay, even got the hardware, as any NOS meter should have. And we could clearly see the specs on this meter right here, so I'm just going to go slow. Okay, this video is probably better than pictures, because chances are the picture I take would suck. Alright, I'm just going to go slow around and around and around. And once again, this is a Crompton 75 amp meter, big Fooken meter. Same thing, 4-inch square. It'll look nice in a panel, but again, it's not practical for what I have here. Joe, you want it? Okay, if that 75 amp meter I just showed you was not big enough, how about a 1200 amp meter right here? Crompton, as all the other ones are. This is NOS, nice, shiny, new. Old but new, so that's why we call it new old stock. Let me see if I could get, oh, here's your mounting hardware for the wires and whatnot. Okay, here we are, date code of T11 or whatever. I'm just going to go slow. Okay, so you can get all the information. Alright, hopefully this helps. Hopefully it's in focus. Alright, nice meter, but again, I have no practical use with this meter, being I only have a 7.5 kilowatt JB and a few other gen sets of less wattage. And this one's up for grabs as well. Nice meter. Okay, next up we got a 600 amp meter. So this is like in between the last two meters that we just showed you. Made by Crompton. This is NOS, okay, as well. Nice and shiny. All the hardware is there. Let me see if I could get some information. Oh, we don't want to see that. Let's see here. Let me flip this over and get you the label information. Okay, the date code, the type, catalog number, some other information, 5 amp range, okay, 600 amps. Okay, this is exactly what we need with our little gen sets, right? Probably never even make this needle move. Okay, so once again, this is NOS, 4-inch square face, and we'll just throw it into the collection of other meters here that I have absolutely no use for. Okay, what do we have here? Synchroscope. Oh yeah, definitely need this for my JB or my NH. Okay, this is a Crompton Synchroscope. Probably be cool as hell hooking this thing up if you had a couple of generators or whatever, and you want to sync them somehow, some way. We do that every day, right? Okay, this is NOS. Okay, this label here, I guess the glue kind of gotten a little weakish and the label fell off, but we'll throw that in the package. I'm just going to scan across the information right here on this particular meter, so that Joe, if you're interested in this one, you got all the specs on it. Okay, I'm going to show you the back. Okay, and again, you got all the hardware as well for wiring this thing up. Any additional apparatus that's needed with this, I'm not sure if I have it in my collection of crap, but here's your schematic right here for wiring this thing up. Okay, so once again, an NOS Synchroscope. Yes, this definitely looked cool, but I have absolutely no use for it. Okay, this next thing here is not a meter. Basically, I know what it is, but I don't have any use for it. It's an undervoltage phase sequence relay. Okay, yes, definitely we need these things right here. I guess this means something to somebody, but it doesn't mean much to me. It's not NOS as far as I know, although it does have a tag on it, like as if it was, but you know, it did not come in a box or anything else like that. I guess the screws in the back are missing, but you know, they're threaded holes, whatever, so you know, no big deal. See if I can find any information on this thing. No, what you see is what I see. So This thing here, again, I have absolutely no use for it. I think I'm going to throw this next to the flux capacitor. All right, so as far as the big Fooken meters, Joe, this is what I got here. Okay, these boxes right here, these styrofoam boxes, you've seen each meter individually presented to you. Whatever suits your needs, let me know. If you need more information, just let me know which meter you need information on, and I'll get that information to you. Well, that's pretty much it for the big Fooken meters, as we say, that I have here, that I have absolutely no use for, unless if I get like a 3 megawatt generator or whatever. I still have a lot of little meters laying around in boxes and whatnot, you know, Gen Con Pro to whatever controllers, you know, all that crap. I just got, you know, I got boxes of this crap. I just gotta, you know, get rid of it because I'm tripping over it. So we'll do the smaller meters some other day, but I believe, Joe, these are the ones that you are interested in. So let me know, okay? Thank you.